Hey y'all, my name is Mbong. People who are close to me and those who matter to me the most understand how I use my social media. They understand that I do take my periodic breaks from time to time, and I have been on a social media detox since January. It just so happened that this time around it kind of like lingered around for a bit longer than normal, which is okay because I am perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I am just social media detoxing, and that's that. I have heard so many disturbing reports about me missing and something happening to me and yada 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 yada. Please take it from me. I am well. I am alive. I am healthy. And to everybody who has reached, she is a huge part of my life. I love her dearly, and nobody can ever love my daughter more than I possibly can. She's everything to me. But unfortunately, we're faced with this custody issue that has been lingering for so long. And right now, my ex-husband is going on a rant, wondering what's wrong with me, acting like he doesn't know what happened or what transpired. He fought me to a standstill concerning our daughter, and it got really bad. I just, I'm not that person who brings my loins on social media, and it's rather unfortunate that we're here. He tries to make me want to be a mom who's just hanging on the fence and just, speaks to my daughter when it's convenient for him. And I said to him, or be a part of my daughter's life when it's convenient for him. And I said to him, no. The only time he feels like I, should have physical custody of my daughter or even have her come to me is when it is convenient for him. For example, when he has an event to attend, that is when he remembers that, oh, Veno has a mom. And I'm like, dude, seriously, this is not working. It is not working. I do not want to be part and parcel to that life. I want to be a part of my daughter's life. I want to be able to teach her the things that I know. I want to teach her how to, go through life, do fun things with her and all that kind of cool stuff. Have a proper relationship with my daughter. But he denied all access. I'm not going to put a time frame to it, but take it from me, it's been long, This man has denied me access to my daughter and insists that I be a part-time mom. And by part-time, I mean just communicating with my daughter over the phone. And I have always made one thing clear, I believe, extremely clear to him. You know how much of a hands-on mom that I am, and I will not discredit myself and reducing my role as a mom to just speaking to my daughter on the phone. I have been very, very clear. I said to him time and time again, if you will not let me full access to my daughter physically, I want no parts in it. Absolutely none. I don't want to be a mom who's hanging on the fence. I am perfectly fine. I don't know why Jeta is looking for me. Why are you looking for me? Why? One thing is sure, that I would want nothing other than to be and have a fantastic relationship with my daughter. He has pulled me and dragged and tugged me in every way humanly possible because of this girl. I don't quite understand why he's looking for me. Why are you looking for me? I'm okay. I intended to keep this video really short, and I just wanted to let you, my online friends, know that I am perfectly fine. I am not missing from the face of the earth. There's nothing wrong with me. I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm at home. It's a beautiful Sunday evening. I am fine. There's nothing wrong with me. And my close allies, my close friends, people who mean the world to me, know that I am fine. and this is just to, you know, quell everybody's curiosity. Thank you so much to everybody who has reached out. To be quite frank, I don't know why he chose this route, but I'm telling you, he thinks it's perfectly fine for my daughter to be or live with every other person on the face of the earth other than me. By God's own special grace and kindness, I'm doing well for myself by all standards. I'm happy and I'm grateful for my life. I'm in a great place mentally, physically, and otherwise. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, discredit God for how kind he has been to me, but I've got 3 homes in America. Okay? I live well. So what is the problem? Jeta knows he and I have nothing, absolutely nothing to talk about if it has nothing to do with my daughter and her welfare. And, to my daughter, Veno, I love you so much, and I'm sure soon we're gonna be together. Okay? Love you, baby.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridget. How you guys doing today? You're welcome. Thank God for a new week, and you are welcome to today's vlog. Have you subscribed? Please remember, I feel like I don't remember to say it again because there's just been so much going on, but always remember that I appreciate my subscribers, and if you are joining our family and you're watching this vlog and this is the first time, please subscribe. If you've been watching without subscribing, please do so. If you want to see more and you enjoy what we're doing here, and if you want to see when we have our live shows which are really engaging, please make sure you smash that notification bell so that you can get notification every single time I drop a video. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So that young lady that was speaking there is called Mbong, Amata. She is a Nigerian actress. She lives in the US, and she was married to this man here, and his name is Jeta Amata. She's quite young because they got married when she was only like 20. I think she was only 20 when she got married to this young man. His name is Jeta Amata. You guys will remember him from his father. His father is from the Amata family. You guys remember the Amata and all the Amata, Fred Amata, all of them. So his father is actually Amata, and they are veteran. He was a veteran actor. I don't know if he's still alive. I believe so. And his uncle also, Fred Amata, was a very popular actor in Nigeria. They were really big in the Nigerian Nollywood industry when it started in the 80s. So these are like, he's from that generation. Not him himself, but his father were the people that started Nollywood. They were quite famous. They were very influential. And they determined, you know, quite a lot of what is going on in Nigerian film industry at that time. Actually, from what I saw, Jeta met Mbong when he went to Calabar to audition for a film. That's where he met her, and she was quite young then. And then they got together and got married 2 years later, and they have a daughter. And this is the daughter that is the subject of the child custody battle now that she was talking about. So that was Mbong talking about how her ex-husband had fought her to a standstill over the custody of the daughter. And this daughter released this video a few weeks ago on social media that got everybody talking. So take a look at the video and I'll come back with the rest of the analysis.
Hi, so this is just a video to make a statement for both my mom and dad. I'm sure you guys know my dad's not really a social media person, so me making this video and him allowing it is how you can tell it's really serious. We haven't heard from my mom in a really long time, since like New Year's Day, and over 6 months ago. That was the last time I sent her a message and I got a reply, but since then, I haven't gotten anything since. So we've been asking family and friends, but no one has said anything, and either they said they haven't heard from her, or they just didn't give us any intel at all. So we've been pretty worried about her. since the pandemic started, it's already weighing my dad down enough. And, over the entire pandemic too, it's not like we can travel and try to find her ourselves. That wouldn't be possible. So we're trying to get to her as soon as possible. If any of you guys know where she is, that would be great. We'll take any help that we can get. But yeah, Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. I miss you. I've been doing really well in school. I've been getting my straight A's. The only F I got was when I didn't turn in my PE log. But other than that, I've been doing really well in school. Thank you.
So that is the 13-year-old daughter that they are both talking about, that Mbong was saying that she loves her daughter very much. And this is what she had to say. And she posted this on social media saying, "I love you, Mom. I miss you. We haven't heard from my mom for the past 6 months." And, so it generated a lot of conversation on social media. And people were actually worried, thinking that something has happened to Mbong. Because the daughter, for the daughter to come online, she's only a child, 13 years old, making a video saying, "We haven't heard from my mom. We don't know if she's well. We don't know what happened to her. I love you." And I can see how emotional she was there. And it's actually very heartbreaking watching that video of that little girl and the mom as well talking about how she misses her daughter. And, of course, people are going to talk. And, of course, Nigerians will say, "Where are you? Mbong, your daughter is looking for you. Please reach out." And people say she was not posting on social media. And somebody actually said, okay, it's good, because her friends came and said she's fine, that this thing is like a script that Jeta is writing. And the friends say it's not about what people think, it's about the real situation now as it's been projected, because they say she's manipulating the young girl to make it seem as if the mother is missing. But people were like, okay, she's fine, but the daughter is worried that she should reach out to the daughter. And a lot of people were coming out to say that she should reach out to the daughter. They are worried about her. And of course, they went to check her social media and she's not been posting. So people were actually concerned. I saw all these posts earlier on, but I just I didn't know what to make out of it, since I don't really know much about this situation. So I had a discussion about this with another person, and then we talked about it briefly, and then I decided to wait. But one thing I like about this whole thing is that Stella was in the middle of it. That's Stella D'Amico Kukos. And Stella is a very credible, she's a very credible blogger. And this is what I was saying yesterday about integrity. So Stella does not just put anything out there. Anything you see on Stella's blog, you can take it to the bank. She's a journalist, and she usually puts really credible information and stories out there. So when Stella got involved in this matter, I was like, okay, this is getting interesting. So she posted that Mbong is okay, that people should ignore what Jeta was posting, that she's trying to manipulate her, that this is what he normally does, that they are divorced, they are no longer together, and he left her, or their marriage failed or whatever, and he went with Oyibo woman, and the Oyibo woman was pregnant for him and took the daughter away from the mother. You heard her saying that in her own mouth that he will rather allow the daughter to live with any other woman or any other person except her own biological mom. So apparently what Stella was saying is that any time that Mbong will post on social media, Jeta will start using the daughter against her and sending the daughter to start asking her for money. He's been milking her. I don't know if she's the one that is paying child support to him. I want to believe so, because she's doing much better. And Stella also said that he's not well. He is sick. And in response to this is what Jeta posted. He said, "Many of you expect the worst from Mbong and believe she's capable of ignoring her daughter. She would never abandon Veno and her dad. Never. She's not that person." So people malign me or as using excuses to defame her and making her look like a terrible mother. She would never do this. If Mbong was not incapacitated, she would send a message to Veno. Why is she not talking or moving? Please look for her sister and please stop thinking she's doing runs. Mbong and Splash stopped living together last year. Mbong moved out of LA. And her last Instagram post, she said, "Look who came calling." That confirmed Splash was the one, was one of the last people that saw Mbong. If Mbong hated me that much, she would say something now to look good. They don't even have her phone or send a fake test. Veno is shocked at Nigerians for not coming to her aid and finding her mother. Finding her mother. Some are telling me to sign divorce papers. Not her mom, not her father, not any member of her family, but Stella Dimoko and Splash. Oh, why are they thinking of inheriting something or thinking I would be? Can you understand why I have been worried? Her father is an old man. He needs to know why. Why are Stella and Splash lying? So I guess Splash is somebody that was involved with the ex-wife. So apparently, Stella accused Jeta of always monitoring her social media, and she came up to say that Jeta is very, very manipulative. He's using social media to blackmail Mbong, and he's using the daughter. And I kind of want to agree with that, because the way the daughter came on social media and saying, "Oh, my dad is not feeling well, and we've not heard from my mom." This is an adult conversation that shouldn't even be on social media. He knows her family members. He knows where she is. If he was actually looking for Mbong, that he thinks something was genuinely wrong with her, then he knows what to do. But why bring your daughter, who is only 13-year-old, knowing that these people are famous and people are going to talk about it, won't be in the blogs? Why bring her to social media and expose her, to all these criticisms and hate? Anyway, Stella no kuku dey quiet now. She had a lot to say. And she said this: "I am responding to this because it mentions my name. Please ignore whatever Jeta Amata writes concerning his beautiful ex-wife, Mbong. She is doing great and alive. Her parents, her friends, and anyone else who also has her number knows she is fine. Amata family will need to remove that minor from this man's care, because it is obvious his mental health needs to be checked. Otherwise, I don't see how somebody will wake up and start insisting that his ex-wife is dead and would have called him if she was not." And then she went ahead to tag all the Amata family: Fred Amata, Agatha Amata, and Ruka Amata, and some other producers in Nollywood who knows them as well, and all the Mbong families as well. So, my people, this is a matter of custody battle in the US. This couple, very young couple, got married. For some reason, the marriage failed. Nobody knows what happened, but there was a daughter. And I always hear men on this platform come and say, "Oh, the laws in the US, the laws in the West favor women. The laws in the West favor women." But how come? How come a young child, a young girl, was removed from her biological mother and placed with her father, if the laws always favor women? How come she is denied access to her daughter? She doesn't have access, only by telephone. And according to what she has said, that the man has blocked every access. It's only by telephone that she can contact her daughter. And I was reading some of the comments in Stella Dimoko's post, and a lot of people were saying that this Jeta left Mbong to go and be with Oyibo. Oyibo got pregnant for him and they were together. Now the Oyibo has left him. He's broke. He doesn't have any money. And he's always using the daughter to extort money from Mbong, because Mbong is very financially stable. And he's always monitoring her social media. And it seems like Mbong now knows that, okay, this man will not allow me to rest as long as he sees my post. You know how these things happen on social media, that people will break up and, they start posting, shading their ex, doing things, pepper me, so their ex will see them, going to their ex to check their profile to find what they've posted or what they are up to, what their life is all about now, and all that shenanigans. Anyway, Stella said, "Make una no mind now, that the guy is broke. He doesn't have any money. He's always using the daughter against the ex-wife, because he knows that the only way he can get to her is using the child." So it seems like she now got fed up that Mbong got fed up with the whole game and decided to just cut communication off. Since you are not allowing her contact, you are not allowing the daughter to visit her. You both live in America, but you are not allowing her to see her mother. Then she decided, okay, like she rightly said, if you want me to be a part-time mom, I'm not going to play that role. So you keep her. I mean, it's so sad that this is happening. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really sad. I always say that when a marriage ends, the both parties involved should always think about the well-being of the child or the children in that marriages. But unfortunately, we find out a lot in many relationships with many marriages that have crashed, that one party, either the male or the female, will use the children as a pawn against the other person. They will use the children, to start without thinking about the impact. I mean, your parents separating or breaking up is already hard on children, and they say when two elephants fight, the grass suffer. This is a typical case of this African Nigerian proverb that say when two elephants fight, the ground suffer, because the children are the ground there. The parents are both the elephants that are fighting. And most Nigerian parents don't think about the impact that all this fighting, dirty and dragging each other, they don't think about the impact, the emotional and mental torture it causes on children. I don't know the nitty-gritty of their divorce or what happened, but you heard it there. The girl, Mbong says she's not missing. Why is Jeta coming on social media and using the daughter to be looking for her on social media? Even if you want to record the video and put it out there, why don't you do it yourself? Why do you use your own child in this dirty game like this, knowing that you are exposing her to further hurt? I mean, I don't understand. Why would you want the custody of a girl, of a daughter? If it's a boy, I will even understand. But children generally will fare better, except in some cases where you tell me the mother is the bad mother, that you are a better parent, because you have cases like that where the man might be a better parent than the mother. But in most cases, the primary caregiver, the primary person, is a woman, is the mother of a child. And this is one of the things that why we're so hard on Stella. You remember the other Stella Bodini, or Stella Damasos, the other one that took Doris's daughter with her new husband and they went to America. A lot of people will struggle to forgive her, because taking another woman's child into a new relationship is so hurtful. And this is exactly what this man has done. He's taken his daughter and gone ahead to start a relationship with another woman who is a Oyibo woman, making that woman, the child call the new woman mom when her own mother is alive. And then you are denying access. Now all of a sudden you're on social media, you say you are looking for her, something happened to her, because you don't see her on social media anymore. I beg, what do they call this one now? Is this narcissism that we're talking about? Narcissist behavior or gaslighting? Which one is this one? I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comment section. But what we can take away from here is that don't bite what you cannot finish. If you know you cannot look after a child, don't go and fight for custody because you want to deal with your ex. Always put the welfare of your child first. Let the love you have for your children supersede the hate you have for your ex. So don't fight for child custody because of child support. And this goes both ways for both men and women. Don't fight for child custody when you know you have no capacity to look after a child. Look at the child. She's not well taken care of. You can tell. She's unkept. How can a young man like that be looking after a teenage? Look at her. Is it about menstruation you're going to teach her? Is it about period, or about boys, about, adolescents? Or what are you going to teach her about her body changes? What can you possibly teach her when she has a mother? Now, wow. May God teach us to do right, my people. It is not right at all. And now they say, some people were even saying that he's now in Lagos, that he's sick and broke there. Whether it's physical illness or his mental illness, nobody knows. And the girl is with him. And the mother is there. She says she's doing very well financially and otherwise, and she has no access to her mother. Denying a parent, whether male, father or mother, access to their child is got to be the most wicked thing in this world. I don't think anybody should do it. Women, please, if you live in marriage, do not deny Their father, except he is abusive, do not deny a father access to his children. See, the children will grow up and hate you. I'm telling you. And men, please, if you're a father and the marriage ends and for some reason you have custody, do not deny the mother of your child access to that child. It is evil. It is wrong and it is not acceptable. Because these children will grow up, and by the time they grow up, they will be adults, and then they can think. They will analyze situation. They will now remember things that you thought they didn't know. Things you thought, oh, they were too young to remember. They will remember it and they will analyze things and they will know who the good parent was or who the parent who deprived them of the other parent was. And trust me, you don't want to be the one that is the parent that was so malicious that you deny the other parent access to your children. It takes two people to bring children into this world. Even if two people cannot raise them, please, as long as the other party is willing, do not deny them. Let us learn from this. And I hope that the, Amata family will do the right thing and call this young man to order and step in to make sure that Mbong has access to her daughter. I don't care what the court says, it is not right. She's a mother. The relationship between a child and a mother starts from the womb. And fathers have no relation. That's relation for the first 9 months. Mothers are the only ones that feel that relationship from the womb. When the child starts turning, when you are eating, that child is eating. Anything you are doing is impacting on that child. That's where the bond starts. And that's why a lot of people don't understand the bond that is between a mother and her children. It is too strong, oh. It is too strong. Nothing can break it. So I'm sure a lot of you brothers out there, you love your mom dearly. The same love that you have for your mom. Think about your child before you make any decision that would, harm your children in their future when they grow up. So my people, I'm just going to leave it here today. I hope hopefully we'll learn from this. We had a woman in the show yesterday, Jessica, who narrated her own experience and everything she went through being married to a narcissist. If you haven't seen that video, I strongly advise that you go and watch it. And yeah, we'll learn 1 or 2 things and we'll keep learning. We've got more people coming on the show this week. I've got more guests, and so keep it locked down on Obodo Igbo TV. Please subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and smash the like button on this video, and I shall speak to you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely afternoon. I love you. Bye-bye.